Baby, come right to the top with me. Baby, don't ever stop with me. Fulfill all of this prophecy. Baby, come and just rock with me. We can live out our dreams. It's as easy as it seems. No more living for the scene. No more dressing me. I'm already naked and free. Baby, no one is topping me. Yeah, no one is stopping this. Yeah, and it's so fucking obvious. I'm a novelist, I'm a prophetess, and I bet on you. So what you gon' do? I look like a fool, but my love is true. I'm in love with you. I eat you like food. You a miracle, you the fucking truth. I believe in magic, you my fucking proof. Ayy. And there ain't no stopping us. We gon' grow, we gon' go up. Baby, we gon' fuss, no fuck. Baby, we gon' fuck, no fuss. I'ma give you my trust. Baby, eat it up. And when I come up in the back of the lot, I want you to turn me around and hit me from the back. Ooh, I like that attack. Baby, come stronger. Baby, come harder. Make it smarter. Move with the woo. Baby, harder. Baby, a little harder. I need that like yeah. And we gon' pick it up and we gon' get fucked up. Baby, come right to the top with me. Don't ever stop with me. Fulfill the prophecy. Baby, come walk with me. We can live out our dream, and it's as easy as it seems. No more living for the scene. No undressing me. I'm already naked and free. No one's stopping me. No one's stopping this. It's so obvious. I'm a novelist. I'm a prophetess, baby. Yeah.
Alright, hi guys, welcome back. Dear God, Allah, Yahweh, Yeshua, guards, guardians, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, and all benevolent spirits here, fire, spirit, sky, please come into my mage's reading and make sure that this reading is clear, concise, and complete for my beautiful muses. Okay. So, I was really ready to get this out for you guys. Look at the beautiful scenery here. Am I right? Okay. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. We love the beach. This is my first time recording and reading on the beach, so I was like so excited.
We don't give a shit about these cards, eh?
I peeped the Nine of Cups energy. So wish coming true. You're getting your way out here, getting what you want. Alright. The first card is the Seven of Pentacles. So you're kind of taking a step back right now and you're just looking at the progress you've made so far. Alright, of all the hard work you put in, of all the patience you put in, all the perseverance you had to show, alright? It's not ready, but you're just taking stock of what has already been harvested. I mean, the harvest isn't ready though. It's still growing here. You're appreciating the progress that you've made so far. Seven of Pentacles. You're recognizing the long-term vision here. And you're noticing that this is going to require quite a bit more time. Alright, and then we have the King of Pentacles here. Alright. This is an archetype in your life. This may be you or somebody else. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is financially abundant. This person has worldly success. This person is grounded. This person has maintained long-term stability in their life. Alright? This person has already reached their peak in their business. This person is already secure within their wealth and confident of their leadership role. If you're concerned about love, this is a stable and reliable partner who shows affection through practicality, practical acts of security. Alright, financial security. This card is to encourage you to act as a master organizer and to focus on the steps that it will take you to get to where you want to go, and to trust your ability to build a lasting legacy. This is a fertile king with lots of wisdom and who's rewarded for their patience. This is a secure archetype in your life. This may be you or someone else. We pull the Four of Swords. This is the Sacred Pause, alright? This card is advising you to retreat from stress, to heal, to rethink your plans, and to regain mental clarity.
Yeah, that's pretty.
This card is inviting you to take a step back from the hustles of your everyday life and to let you know that you have recently survived a period of strife and heartbreak or burnout. So you kind of need this rest and recovery. Like desperately, your mind and spirit needs a break. You need to meditate right now. You need to focus on your inner reflection. You need to go silent. You need to step away from the situation to gain a better perspective of what's going on. So I feel like you're doing that with this person. or if the King of Pentacles is you, like I said, then you're doing it with yourself. Okay? You just went through something. I feel like whatever you're trying to build with the Seven of Pentacles, it's taken a lot from you. I feel like you've been going, like, the Seven of Pentacles is like your whole life's work.
Oh.
We pulled the Emperor.
Give a shit about these cards, eh?
This is representing authority, structure, order, and a fatherly patriarch figure in your life. Powerful person. This person is disciplined, strategic, and a leader. This person is letting you know, this card is letting you know that it's time to boss up and take charge of your life. Okay? This person has control, this person has boundaries, and this person is logical. Okay?
As we should.
Time to take command of your situations and to make sure you have boundaries, okay? We also pulled the Hermit. This is a symbol of introspection, spiritual enlightenment, and seeking wisdom from within yourself. Again, signifying that you need to step back from the noise of your everyday life and to detach from any distractions. It's time for you to take some time to quietly self-reflect with yourself. You need to prioritize your self-care right now. And you really need a mental rest, a de-stress, so you need to listen to your body. If you're in a relationship, you need space from your partner, okay? But this is all about personal development. You might be stepping into a mentorship role, and you're elevating your long-term goals, minus peer pressure. So whatever your harvest is to be, it's very spiritual. It's very individualistic. It requires your dominance and solitude and your relaxed state. Alright, we also pulled the King of Swords. The King of Swords represents a person with supreme intelligence, intellect, logic, truth, and a clear communicator. You need to think with your head in this situation, not with your heart. Alright? You need to strip away any emotional energy that is distracting you from the clear vision that you need to have right now. Okay? When you approach your problems, you need to be rational. You need to have evidence and good reasoning. Okay? It's not a time to be delusional right now. And if you are doing it for visualization purposes, you need to be a hermit about that. Alright, you need to be a hermit about that energy. It needs to stay between you and you. Don't tell people about that. You need to come when you're in relationships right now, when you're collaborating with people, you need to make sure that you're using logic and evidence-based reasoning. Alright? This King of Swords card is advising you to use your powers of negotiation and thinking strategically to communicate your boundaries. And don't worry about being too polite about it. Alright? You need to rely on your intellect and what you have learned from your life experience. Alright? Don't be confused about what you want. This isn't the time for that. You need to seek the truth objectively. You need to get your mind right. So the King of Swords is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles energy.
Fill it out.
If you want to bring this harvest into form, out of the ground, safely, you need to definitely be clear about what you want.
We don't give a shit about these cards.
You need to leave your emotions out of this time. You really do. Alright? You need to be disciplined and you need to exercise your authority here mentally. This is what you're being asked to show. You need to be cold right now. You need to be sharp. You need the absolute truth without emotions. What's the absolute truth? What's your absolute truth? The Seven of Pentacles is not the full harvest. It's you taking inventory of what you have done so far. And you have done a lot so far. I'm seeing a ladybug right now. To clarify the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a burst of pure creative potential, inspiration, and a new beginning. You have a spark of an idea or a rush of enthusiasm. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, could be you, could be someone else. This person provides a rush of enthusiasm. They electrify you. They invite you to start something exciting. This person is that in your life. Or you. This could be you. But this is like a yes. This is a green light. This is an instant chemistry, an instant passionate connection to a new chapter. Alright. This is a highly optimistic energy in your life. Alright. This person gives you the courage to assert yourself. Alright. You may be starting a new project with this person or launching a business with this person. Like I said, this person could be you as well. This is not the type of creativity that you learn from school or a hobby. This is purely the creative energy that you get from using your own voice and finding it and creating a place where you could develop your own vision. Alright? It's associated with your willpower and creativity in a cosmic sense. So this is about following your instincts. If you think that the project that you've been dreaming of is a good idea, then just go ahead and do it. So you need to act now. You don't need to over research. You don't need to plan anymore. You need to take the small steps that are needed today and then grow the idea over time. So don't remain stagnant. The Ace of Wands is about action and building upon that momentum. So just about taking the first step. So this person or this energy of the King of Pentacles is very exciting to you. It's very passionate. It's very flirtatious. You're attracted to this person or this energy. Okay. clarify the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. This is the feminine energy of the King of Swords energy. Okay. This represents the intellect, clear communication, sharp boundaries, and the object of truth. Okay. Upright, this represents independence, sharp, witty person, somebody who's unbiased, somebody who's direct, somebody who has the ability to cut through confusion. Simply. So it's time to be direct right now. You want what you want, you need to be direct. All right. You need to be intellectually equal, unbiased, and you need to have healthy boundaries right now. You need to be firm.
We don't give a shit about these
You need to be
cards.
very firm about your boundaries. You have the gift of being able to use your intellect and have unbiased judgment while still remaining flexible and open to receive input from others. So that's really good. So to clarify, the need to rest your spirit, mind, and body because you're burnt out. I guess the solution to that is to have firmer boundaries, to leave out your emotions. Your emotions are causing you a burnout. So it's really time to leave that. With the Seven of Pentacles, I think that's what you've been working on and developing. That's the only thing standing in your way is your emotions regarding the situations and relationships within your life. You need to only connect with people through the intellect right now rather than through the emotions. You don't need to tolerate any more lies or that excessive fluff. Okay? You need to get straight to the meat and potatoes without too much of the chit chat or gossip. Okay? You're highly perceptive, so there's no more beating around the bush or, being soft to protect the feelings of others. Leave your emotions out. If it's needed, it's needed. Okay, you need to be upfront. You need to be honest. At this time of your life, you have the right to be honest because the other shit is leaving you burnt out. Yeah, you need to mean what you say and say what you mean. And the Three of Wands represents vision and expansion, looking toward the future. You have foresight. You have the ability to explore, expand, and grow. You are at an advantage right now. You have authority. You're connected to people who have authority. Which puts you at an advantage. Your ideas are starting to take off. That Ace of Wands has quickly turned into Three of Wands. Okay, you need to go ahead and sign up for a business, travel. You need to take your long-term vision to the next level. However that works. Alright, it's time for you to go global. You need to dream big. You have the power to be international. You have the power to know that you can be patiently confident. You don't have to be rushing because you know it's yours, okay? You need to think outside of your immediate surroundings too. That will really put you in a dominant position when you think bigger than your everyday, because that's definitely holding you back too. You're too connected to today, to the present. You need to get a little bit more creative about your expansion, your expanded view. Yeah, you need to think about the future of your relationships. Especially with the people showing up in your reading.
That's reading.
They don't really play. They're not here to play with you. They don't waste their time. They're secure, so there's nothing insecure about their connection with you. They know what they want, and if they're showing up in your energy, they want you. So it's like, you know, you need to kind of take that a little bit more seriously. Be direct. No emotional shit. It's just the truth.
Reel it out.
You're going to be planning for the future with more conviction now. With the help of these energies, you're going to enlarge your territory greatly. You need to be open to better. If you're not open to better, that's what's holding you back as well. You need to be open to better.
Shit about these cards, right?
And no, you don't be emotionally connected to these opportunities, to these people. It's literally just what you deserve. It's what you have been working on all your life. You have set yourself up to be around these type of energies. So do that. Okay, and to clarify the last card, the Hermit, we have here the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands represents triumph, public recognition, and success. Okay, this is you successfully overcoming obstacles and stepping into the winner's circle. So you need to be proud of your accomplishments and embrace your moment in the spotlight. You're going to have quite a few of them coming up in your energy. So this is victorious energy. This is self-confidence, progress, and public acclaim. So right now you need to be working on your confidence, your self-confidence. Like, what are you proud of? What do you feel like you should be famous for? You don't need to tell anybody about this energy. You just need to work on it in private, okay? Because it's being seen. The work you put in is being seen, and you will be rewarded for this victorious nature that you have by others, okay? So own your talents unapologetically. Whatever you're working on is likely to succeed. You may receive a promotion, an award, or hella praise, okay? Yeah, you're just you're experiencing extreme confidence. Internally. This is internal confidence, eternal confidence, and it's attracting a lot of positive attention. So I hope you're ready for that. Alright. Expect to be proud of yourself. Especially when you go, because it's clarifying the Hermit energy, I feel like whatever you're about to experience with yourself, it's going to make you so proud on the outside. Nobody's going to know where this energy is coming from, but you will. Okay. Not only have you managed to properly succeed in achieving your goals, you are being publicly acknowledged for them and the results that you managed to attain, okay? And I just feel like it's through your relationships, like people recognize the connections you have, and you know, you are who you attract. So Alright. The overall energy here is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is the overall conclusion. This is the equation of all of these energies, starting with the Seven of Pentacles. That's the first pull. With all of those little details that we pulled on top of that, it results in the Eight of Pentacles, which is alignment. Okay, this is mastering now. You're diligent. Now it's becoming easier for you to work hard and to learn yourself and your skill and to pay close attention to the details that are needed to achieve your goals. Okay, you are mastering your craft right now. You are an apprentice, but you are focused, productive, and committed to improving your abilities through practice. So your practice is going to happen through your relationships with others and yourself. Okay. You need to sustain your efforts and to steadily pace yourself rather than being concerned with luck and all those meaningless things. You need to be mindful and take pride and find joy in the process, even if it feels repetitive, for sure. Alright, you have dedication to your accomplishments, and you need to be committed to your high standards and expertise, because whatever you're working on, whatever you are harvesting is of quality.
We don't give a shit about these cards, right?
It's not quantity, it's quality here that you're working with. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? You need to address a lot of things, and you need to find balance within the hard work that you do. Okay, so whatever connections you have, it most likely will be demanding of you. It will demand you to be responsible, to be confident, to be fulfilled. You're gonna need assistance, so make time for a little bit of emotional connections, okay? You cannot work so hard without play, alright? And be careful of how you spend your money. This is imperative to remember that this is the fruit of your hard work, not luck, okay? You worked hard for these things that you have. You worked hard for these relationships. You've worked hard. You have cultivated all of these things to promote yourself in life, okay? So expect financial rewards, financial independence, like expect all of these things for sure, okay? Bottom line is Ace of Pentacles. That's the bottom line. And the Ace of Pentacles is symbolizing new beginnings, new wealth, new manifestations, and physical abundance in your material world, okay? This is a ripe opportunity to start a new financial venture. So on top of what you've already been working on throughout your life's work, you're gonna receive another form of income, form of long-term success, okay? You're gonna get another green light. So this might be a windfall coming from a lucrative new job or a tangible resource, okay? Something that's grounded in prosperity. Your conditions in life are fertile. This is a new investment. Somebody's gonna invest in you. Somebody, someone, something is about to invest in you. You're gonna make a new purchase. You're gonna start a new business. One of these things is gonna happen for you. It's not instant magic happening here. It's a steady commitment, a steady hard work, and steady patience, okay? That's going to be required for the nourishment of this idea to be brought into the physical world. Alright, so just expect the new income and success of your business, okay? If this is about a relationship or love, this is symbolizing a grounded and practical connection, pointing to building a lucrative material life together. This may be a new home, okay? If this is about your health, this is a great time to start a new routine, okay? So that you can have the physical energy and the focus needed to see this new investment through to the very end, to the very fruitful end. Okay, so this is a new seed. Okay? This is a new seed that's going to bring you great abundance and a lot of great opportunities. You have to nurture it though. You really do. You have to nurture it with your energy, your time, your resources. You have to water this in order for it to be rewarding for you. But whatever that is grown with energy, time, and your resources, it's gonna be stable for you. It's gonna be secure. It's gonna produce beautiful, ripe, healthy fruit that will not die. Okay? This is representing a steady, loving relationship full of abundance and prosperity and privilege. Okay? This is a new job that comes with a lot of opportunities for you. This is investing in your future. Okay? This is a new financial journey with someone or something. Okay? This is security. This is for sure security that you've earned. You've earned this new opportunity. So expect that.
We don't give a shit.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Prophecies Up Players signing off.